What's going on, guys, and welcome back. So we're actually pretty excited. We are getting Duality in the new Battles of Legends set, which comes out next week, so be ready for it. What does this card do, and why is it so important for us as Cyber Dragon players? You can tribute one light or dark monster, special summon one light or dark monster with the same original type and level, but different original attributes. So if you tribute a light, you must summon a dark. If you tribute a dark, you must summon a light from your hand or extra deck. Keep in mind it's hand or extra deck. I've seen people talk about summoning out of the deck. You cannot do that. It must be your hand or your extra deck. Extra deck also meaning if you special summon, say, Cyber Twin Dragon, Naxter cannot revive it because it was not properly summoned. You cheat it out with Duality, so do keep that in mind as well. During your main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard, target one light and dark monster in your graveyard, shuffle both into the deck, meaning they both must get shuffled in. If one gets DD crowed, you don't shuffle both into the deck, then draw one card. You can only use each effect once per turn. So you can use both effects once per turn. It gives you a draw. It gives you a recycle outlet for cards like Mega Fleet, where if you only want to play one, you can shuffle it back. So that's actually pretty nice in that regard. What can we do? What does it do? Where does it work? What are some things like that? Well, we're going to go through a deck list and I will talk about it as we go. 3 Cyber Dragon, 3 Core, 2 Hers, 1 Naxter, 3 Galaxy Soldier, 1 Therian King Regulus, 1 Orochi, 3 Emergency, 1 Repair, 3 Duality, 3 Clockwork, 2 Talent, 1 Thrust, 1 Feather Duster, and then Ash, Jizukiru, Fenrir, and Imperm. If you've seen my videos before, you know I always like to have at a minimum 10 going second cards. Here we got 12 with these 4 more, so I actually do really like it. We have plenty there. There's a lot to help us going second because it is still a blind second deck. The obvious ones being Cyber Dragon and Galaxy Soldier are level 5 light machines, which means we need a level 5 dark machine. What is a level 5 dark machine? Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon is a level 5 dark machine, but a fusion summon with this card can only be done with the fusion materials. Seen that too. This isn't a fusion summon, this is a special summon. Kind of like when Nova gets popped and you float into a Rampage, you can use Duality to summon your Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon. So yes, you can go into your Rampage. What are some other key ones that you're going to want or go into? Gizmic Orochi is a level 8 dark machine. What else is a level 8 light machine? Cyber Twin Dragon. It also just so happens that Orochi can special summon itself, has 2450, and Cyber Twin deals 5600. So if you have Orochi and Duality, right there is already 8050 damage. Additionally, if you open Orochi, summon it on your opponent's turn, so you stop them, you open, let's just say, a crazy hand. Ash, Imperm, Duality, and Orochi, okay? You have 3 hand traps to stop them. Their turn, you can also special summon the Orochi. Then, if they have nothing on board, you can go battle phase, Orochi, attack, 2450. Duality, tribute it, go into your Cyber Twin, attack. That's already 8000 damage. But if for some reason they survive, you can also Orochi come back. Like, let's say they had 1 monster, because 80-50 isn't going to OTK unless they have an open board. Then bring Orochi back and attack again, and you deal 10,500 off these 2 cards. Pretty good. So, some pros of Duality. It offers easier OTKs, play lines like that. It can turn some awkward hands into playable hands, like special summon Cyber Dragon, Duality tribute Cyber Dragon, summon Rampage, send Hers, send Naxter, normal Naxter, summon Cyber Dragon, make Seeger, OTK, send Hers and Core, Hers effect, get Core back, and then summon Core effect. You can do things like that. It's an easy way to get Regulus like live by tributing your other cards. to be able to have machines in your grave, because obviously we're playing a bunch of them. Yeah, like for the most part, I think this card is going to be really good for us. Unfortunately, it is not a board breaker. Unfortunately, it does not fix our consistency issue where we can still brick, especially on cards that need Cyber Dragon names, as these are really the cards that when you brick, you're bricking on like Machine Dupe, Clockwork, Repair Plant, cards like that, and Duality is another one of them cards, unfortunately, but it does help a little bit. Like I said, you get the draw, and it turns like Cyber Dragon and Galaxy Soldier into a little bit better options. Could look for a dark level 11 machine for your Jizukiru if you open 2, Kaiju them, summon 1 to yours, but I don't think that's going to be worth it. Other things that you can do, unfortunately there is no core target. If there was a core target, this card would get a huge boost, but there is not a level 2 Dark Machine extra deck monster. So unless you open one in your hand, which I'm not going to play a card specifically to try to open it with core, with duality, open my one of, I'm not going to do that. I don't think that's worth it. But if we get a core target in the extra deck, this card becomes insane, and it's already very, very good for us. Our extra deck is pretty tight over here, but we'll go through it. 1 Nova, 1 Infinity, 1 Gaia, because we're going to make a 6 material Zeus, the 1 Arise Heart, because we have triple Fenrir, and if we steal with talents, our opponent's cash tier cards, because if they use Shanger Era, you can summon a Rise Heart with any cash tier monster you control, so that's pretty good. Dingirsu, because, you know, rank 8, we're playing Regulus, we're playing Orochi, we have Fortress, we have a lot of options to go into Dingirsu. 2 Fortress, especially because you can recycle it, same with the 1 Mega Fleet. 1 Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon, because you might not be able to revive it, but you can put it back with Duality and summon it again with another copy. Cyber End just happens to be a light machine level 10, and Chimera Tech Rampage, or Mega Fleet, sorry, is a dark machine level 10. Cyber Twin, again, is a level 8, Orochi and Fortress, and also with Clockwork and Cyber Dragons and Fortress and Duality and Twin, it's very easy to board wipe them with a big Fortress Dragon and then go into Cyber Twin for 20 or 5,600 more damage. We have All Mirage, Anima, and Seeger. Rounding out our extra deck, in here I needed 1 more card, and I was like, well, with Thrust, it's basically like playing 2 evenly, 6 go first cards, 2 more back row cards, combo hate, and then just general good side card. Let me know down below what you think of the deck list. Working on a replay video for you as well. Don't forget to go check out our last Cyber Sprite video. We have almost 300 views on it. I said once we hit 500 views, we would drop the deck list video, and apparently saying that, like, for some reason just meant like no one wants to watch the video. I don't get it, guys, but thanks for watching. Take care and have a good one.